Imagine a desperate mistress showing up to her lover's home dressed in a clown costume, pretending to make a delivery just to shoot the wife in point blank range in front of her child, and without haste, gets in her car and disappears into the distance. It's True Crime Tuesday, and I'm coming to you with another doozy. Just know that John Wayne Gacy is not the only killer clown.
True Crime Tuesday. True Crime Tuesday. True Crime Tuesday.
Marlene Warren was the wife of Michael Warren. She was a wife, she was a mother, she was a friend, she was a daughter. In 1990, while she was at home minding her business, she received a fatal knock at the door. Someone appearing to be a delivery person showed up dressed in a clown costume, holding a basket of flowers, shot Marlene as soon as she opened the door. What's even more horrific is Marlene's young son was standing nearby and witnessed the murder of his mother. There wasn't a ton of evidence at the time, and then the son was so young, there wasn't a lot of information they could get from him, but he did remember that the clown got in a white car and drove off. It was discovered during the investigation that Marlene's husband, Michael, was having an ongoing affair with a woman named Sheila King. Once the affair was uncovered, of course, police were hot on Sheila and Michael's trail. However, there was not enough evidence to support any type of arrest or anything like that. But there was one piece of evidence that was damning, and that was a photo that they found of Sheila dressed in a clown costume, because she a whole clown. They also found an abandoned vehicle that matched the description of the vehicle that was in the neighborhood on the date that Marlene was murdered. Michael went to jail for a few years for unrelated charges, but right after he got out, him and Sheila got married. Crazy work. Again, these two were living their best life, okay? Just not having a care in the world. They were married for about 12 years before 2014, when new DNA technology was available. The case was reopened, and they were able to run DNA on a strand of hair that was found in the abandoned vehicle. That DNA matched the DNA for Sheila King. Sheila was arrested in 2017 for the murder of Marlene Warren. Now, she continued to maintain her innocence. She didn't do it, blah, 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 blah. But in 2023, she took a plea deal where she basically pled guilty, or I forgot what she pled, but she pled guilty. And in Florida at the time, you could get a significant credit for good behavior. And for that reason, after she was convicted in 2023 and entered that plea deal, she only served an additional 18 months, and she was recently released from jail. Y'all already know that there are several documentaries and stuff about this story. However, there's one in particular that I watched called The Killer Clown: Murder on the Doorstep, and it was really good. I can't remember where I watched it, but make sure you guys check it out. I have one question for you though. Do you think Michael had anything to do with the death of his wife, or do you think Sheila acted alone?